Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So again, thank you very much for all of you for joining with us with a very short span of time. If I am not wrong, the notice was very short time. And again, thank you very much for coming and joining with us. As I understood, it's a lot of the stakeholder in the various sector you are joining. And after Donald Sloan presentation, I thought that just to say and to add few words in respect of our attempt or our planning. As already Donald Sloan is mentioned, we are trying our best to organize all of the resources so that the student and all of the other stakeholders also come to our university, because we are not organizing our university only as a university, because as you know that the whole competition is going on. So we try to organize our permanent campus in such a way it looks like as resort, and all of the components day by day we are adding. And you know this, we are the first private university. We right now very close to 5,000 students. We have the accommodation facility. I'm sure you will understand it's larger than a lot of the public university also. And even that in the from the day one of our university, we also established first our female hostel. It is just very close to this building. And we also established a one guest house. I think it is also just opposite of this our building, just after this Sobanbag Masjid, after tree building. There is a one beautiful guest house. And thank you, Donald, to choose this guest house, because I was also surprised when I heard that he is also staying this guest house. So usually what happen whenever any guest is coming to our guest house, we always prefer to keep them in the hotel, but anyhow, they always love to stay this guest house. So this is another indication how we try to equip our student to involve with the practically. And at the same time, I just share one of experience. We always organize our founding anniversary only one day. So these times we also took the risk to organize our founding anniversaries almost 5 days, very close to 5 days. So you know the 5 days is almost more than 10,000 or 15,000 students to gathering to the one campus. So on second day, I think I was really worried that what will be the campus situation, because after leaving all of the student, I think maybe the new student will feel embarrassed to see the whole hazardness and other thing. But I'm lucky that thanks to our student that they organized the whole event. There is no problem. There is no dirtiness, nothing. And I must invite to all of you also, please visit our campus. So you will see the how we try to organize, because we also developed one international guest house. Day before yesterday, we also named the guest house is Anisul Haq Bhavan. Maybe you know that our late Anisul Haq, he was giving a one fantastic motivational speech in 2016, which is the most powerful motivational speech. So in respect his name, we also established this Bhavan is the Anisul Haq Bhavan. I think he's wife just and his brother, you know, the General Belal, both of them, they just inaugurated day before yesterday. So why I'm telling, and also we organize one food court, around 10 stall we also organize inside the campus, so that the young student, they will show their entrepreneurial mindset, and they will coming and they were starting their food stall. And by this way we need just some branded, I think this is some restaurant, because it is a very bad luck if we consider the Bangladesh. I think Bangladeshi people are in European, they are doing very well. Even the our Aziz Bhai, he once upon a he was also very famous in the restaurant in UK. But somehow we are not able to establish the value chain, that what exactly we are seeing in USA. So in mind, keep in mind, we are trying to establish this food court inside the campus. And I'm sure that if you see that, you will see that the some of the restaurant also we try to organize like is very close to 5 star, but of course I should not say 5 star. But our intention is that to make like this way. So what is why we are also inviting Donald? Because as we understood, because you know this UK also has a very good footstep about this area. So he also showed his interest to work in Bangladesh, and I'm sure that alone Daffodil cannot possible to reach in our destination. And you know the Bangladesh has unbelievable possibility to enter to the hospitality and other area. And as you are already aware that our people are doing the odd job in outside, they are doing the very hard working, but all of the cream goes to the other people. And you know that if we consider the hospitality area, it is not only the hospitality area. If you go to the cleaning side, and you know that in the Middle East, in Malaysia, Singapore, all of the cleaning sector is also dominated by other country people. Bangladeshi people are working as a labor. So I think if we give them the proper training, I think that if we give them the proper component, equipment, other value added service, I think our people also going to the other country, they can become the manager. They can also establish the cleaning and service related lot of the company. And you know that's a day by day. the lot of this challenge is coming on as a industrial revolution 4. I think cleaning the outside of the building or the high rise building, it does not matter because a lot of the robotics component is already adapted, and so a lot of the countries already using this thing. So now it is the time to utilize the strength by our people. And as you aware that once upon a time there was no common concept, the co-working office. I hope that now everybody you are aware about the co-working office, because co-working office is going to be very popular because people nowadays they don't like to rent the huge of premises. Rather, they just like to share the co-working space. We already have a one co-working space, and we don't have that space now. So that's why we are taking the another building for this co-working space. At the same time, Airbnb also you already aware about it, so I don't like to go through the all of the point. And just few minutes back, I also shared that once upon a time, people whenever they visit to the home district and other country, always we prefer to stay with our relative. But nowadays the concept is changed. Everybody is prepared to stay in the hotel or some good accommodation. So these sorts of concept, and again, I think this in Bangladesh, we are considered as one of the emotional nation, or we are one of the most common nation for the hospitality to invite our people to the home to serve them various food. But that culture is also changed. So now you see what happened. The familial environment also we are practicing that any sorts of event is going to the restaurant or any good hotel. So this is the good time for educate our student. And lastly, I should say that the look we are organizing our all of the building, all of the our premises in such a way so that these sorts of component we can organize inside the campus. So this building in the rooftop, we organized November 25th, so one great event. It's called the Asian University President Forum. 73 university chancellor came to our university. So all of that, the big shot. So everybody is telling me that if we organize some discussion, then go to the hotel. You know that considering the Dhaka traffic jam, it is very tough. And especially in Dhanmondi area, if we take our people to the any five-star hotel, I think it will be it's a very big problem for us. So that's why what happened. We are just instantly we took a one decision. It was around 12,000 square feet in our top floor. We make a one beautiful rooftop garden, and we organize this dinner program in this rooftop garden. Everyone is telling and praising that it's a fantastic, because you know that from the rooftop garden, if you just stand in the corner, you can take a picture with the Parliament Bhavan. And the picture, whenever you take it, it look like that you are just standing in front of the Parliament, because there was luckily there was no middle any building. So anyway, these sorts of lot of this component we are trying to organize inside Australia, inside this campus also. So now this is the time for the all of you to come. Please join with us, because we are a university. We are not a commercial sector. We are trying to promote our student. We are trying to develop the ecosystem. So with all of your active participation, if we can develop something good, I'm sure that it will be good for the country, so that we can develop some good people. And also I should mention that in the ninth floor, we have a fantastic restaurant. It was commercially open earlier, but now we stop it because as an education institute, if we run it commercially, it looks problem, because a lot of times you know that people are making lot of kinds of event which we don't have the control. So that's why we close it, but still the restaurant all set up, all of these that's a set up restaurant, kitchen, everything is there. So maybe today the dinner program will be organized there, so you can have a look, and some of you maybe have experience about it. So my last again appeal to you, that please help us giving us the proper direction. I know that within this short span of time you cannot give us the all direction, and I think there's a lot of the academician, especially the Rashid sir, he's a very famous in academician. And I saw that the Dhaka University and other faculty and other university faculty, businessmen, and of course the Wahid Bhai is one of the very prominent, I think, this contributor in this industry also through his I think this is a magazine and all over that area. So this is your time. I'm sure there's a Donald Sloan, he will be coming again. Aziz Bhai, I must thanks to the Aziz Bhai, because he's the person. I must say that when I met with him in Oxford, he gave me a lot of times, and he already visited me in a lot of places. And he has also a one kinds of emotion to contribute to the society, because he's a very successful businessman now. He's enjoy his retired life, I should say. So he also insists me that why not we should involve to the all of the successful stakeholder to make it as a proper shape. And instantly I just extend my hand to Aziz Bhai. So still I should say that all of the organization, all of the organize, all of the event is really it's done by the Aziz Bhai. So thank you Aziz Bhai for your wonderful job. I hope that you will really help him because he is a true leader, because he has a lot of successful. I think even and he once upon a time, I think that he was also the president of the UK Restaurant Association, if I'm not wrong. So anyway, thank you very much, and wish all of you good luck. And I hope that you can contribute. Thank you.